We are live.
Hello, everyone. My name is Valdrin. Apologies for the delay. I'm the senior analyst for Being Crypto, and today with us we have Ankit, he's our community manager and also our analyst. Konstantin, our global trader, will not be able to join us today. However, he will most likely join in the next session. So today we're going to talk about whether this recent increase marks the cycle low for Bitcoin or whether it is just some sort of um, bullish reversal relief rally, which will eventually uh, lead to a new low. So I will share my screen now. Sorry, just a second. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, starting with the Bitcoin chart. Personally, I think this is a bullish trend reversal. I do not think that. Basically,
It's in the
what
screen
I
now.
mean, yeah, basically what I mean is that I think that this was a cycle low. So basically, Bitcoin will not go down below this again. And okay, first, just to get it off, I will start with the bearish signs that I'm seeing. There are basically only two bearish signs. Now, the first one is that the price technically still trades inside this 30,000 2K or something resistance area. However, this bullish candlestick is massive and the close is the highest it has been this year. Actually, it's the highest since May 2022. And also the wick is the highest it has been. The only thing which I don't like is this bearish divergence in the RSI, but I do think it will get broken soon. So yeah, that's the only thing which to me does look bearish right now. And everything else looks bullish. Looks bullish. Uh, so yeah, let's start with basically the way it seems to me right now is that basically we have been bullish since we broke out from here and validated this line. So this basically confirmed that the trend is bullish and that new highs will follow. And this was also seen at the RSI movement. So RSI breakout just before the price breakout, RSI above 50, RSI above 50 here. It's still holding on. So basically, if you drop down, sure, I turn bearish, but right now it does seem decisively bullish. And now, like daily time frame looks pretty good. So basically, we had sort of this wedge pattern here during the correction, either wedge or channel or whatever, and the price did break out. And yeah, it reached a new yearly high. So I've posted this in the group also. So basically right now, my main count is something like this, in which we just completed the 5-wave increase. Then this part here was a correction. Now, I'm not sure on the exact type of correction. I think it was a WXY, but I do not think it matters, to be honest. Probably WXY, or could have been sort of an ABC like this, like a little weirder, but it's still valid. But honestly, it doesn't matter, like, because this, as long as it's a completed correction, I don't really think it matters, like, particularly what was the subdivision in it. Like, there's way too much overlap here for it to not be corrective, in my opinion. And also, like, when we look at the daily time frame, the price is still holding on above here. So it's not like the weekly one because we've had higher and higher closes. And these are signs of a bullish trend, which basically mean to me that the price will move higher. Same with RSI, like RSI did break out from its bearish trend line here. It's above 50, hasn't reached, I mean, it reached barely, it reached oversold region. And another reason why I think that the correction is complete is that I mean, correction took more than 0.38 and close to half the time of the upward movement. So yeah, it was between 0.38 and 1 and also bounced at the 0.38 fib. And also, my chart's going to look a little ugly here, but I'll explain quickly. So basically, to me, there is a massive confluence here, right? Both time-wise and fib-wise and horizontal level-wise. So this here, we have a support of the wedge, 0.382 fib, horizontal support level, and measuring the previous correction, it's between the 0.382 and 1.32 and 1.5 of the previous length. So basically, a ton of bullish signs which suggests that the movement will increase. Now, longer term, I see this being 1, 2, and like this going. I don't know how high, but like pretty high, which eventually goes to a new all-time high, obviously. So now, if count is correct, now we should have like this massive three wave. I don't know how long it takes, but massive third wave, dumb five wave, and then I'm not sure if that's just like another bigger one or whatever, but yeah, we should probably have some sort of correction after everything else is complete. And now the only sort of bearish alternative I see, which honestly is really weird and I don't even wanna, it would be this basically, us being a B wave, but it's unbelievably weird because like this part is extremely extended here, this C wave here, and even this would still lead us to new highs basically, because we would still do this, but I don't like this because of the really weird B wave and the fact that this correction would take a really, really, really long time if this is the case. Probably like reach the 0.618 here, but yeah, again, I do not think that is the case. I think it's much, much more likely that we did completed this reversal here. And if we go in the short term, I think we're probably correcting now. So we had this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we are correcting. So maybe we go to like here. I don't think we go much, much, much lower. And then afterwards, the price is likely to continue increasing. Yes, so that was it on my side, and I will give it to Ankit now.
Then, okay, let's start. I'm sorry, guys. I have some problem with the device today. I can't hear anything what Valdrin has said. So forgive me for that. Okay, so I just opened YouTube to hear what is going live. So let me, okay, just present my system here and share my screen so you can see. Okay, so I guess I hope you are seeing my screen now. So for on the Bitcoin front, I just have two or three things to point out. Uh, this was the mini support I was talking about in my analysis when I was giving in on Telegram. So that support has held, and uh, the last week was uh, didn't close below that support at 25.7, and now we are into the weekly resistance again, and it has front ran the expected support at 24.3, which I thought should have been tested, but supposedly this ETFs coming out, BlackRock and other traditional market makers are getting into the cryptocurrency market, and those ETFs have played their role, I guess, because that news has sparked a lot of buyers to come into the market, and the sentiment turned bullish for many. And so we front ran that support at the weekly level at 24.3 and went above. So currently we are sitting at the weekly resistance on 3-day time frame. I want to show you just a little bit of what I expect right now. I mean, that sort of bullish narrative which we have is the strongest narrative which we had uh, in the recent times for BTC and crypto in general, I should say. And if this is getting faded out, then it is a very bad sign because I don't uh, think that this should be faded out if we're actually running into a bull market now. If actually it is a start of a bull market, then this move shouldn't be faded out. So I had marked out this range which we had in May 2022, and lastly, last time we were showing when were getting the slow bleed in the market, and right now we are again at the same resistance at 31.1, 31.3K level, and there is a bearish divergence here at 3-day time frame, and we have a very pretty solid resistance level here. So uh, I'll be hopeful for BTC till this range is holding, basically to 28.6K, which I do not hope should be tested. But if I have to be technical, then I would say that 28.6K is the absolute level to be held, because losing that range again will be making things very, very bearish, uh, especially when we have a very strong narrative such as just BlackRock and other people coming into the crypto market. So this shouldn't be traded anytime soon. Uh, Secondly, uh, yeah, I think yes, I guess I have said everything about BTC for now. Uh, on daily time frame, yes, I want to point out one thing that this is the green box support which I have drawn from this area, and this should be the level if things have to be turning bullish. This should be the level to hold. I know I have spoken about 28.6K area, but this is the level on the daily, because if this level is broken down, then I think the bulls will be skeptical a bit, because then it will be starting to look like a failed breakout of this daily structure, and maybe we can get a correction towards 28K, or maybe this range which we had earlier around 26, 27K level. So that will make things very bearish. So this is the absolute level to hold for me if things have to be bullish, which is around 29.4. And 3 day, I already told you the range level is 28.6K, which needs to be held at all costs. If there has to be a pain in the market, the 28.6K should be the max pain for the bulls, and we get early from there. Otherwise, if BTC has to just go, then this is the level to be held, 29.4K. So for Ethereum, I would Ethereum. Let me open the chart for that. Okay. Ethereum on the weekly time frame is on resistance, which is at uh, 1934. Yes, around 1934 area is the resistance area for Ethereum, and uh, the monthly support, which was at 1677, was held. This was the monthly support level. Rally start getting from there, and currently we are at the resistance. So not very keen on buying this currently because actually BTC is a much better looking chart. Ethereum is lagging behind, and I don't want to get into this because each BTC is also looking very bearish to me. Uh, so I think major positioning, if I have to do in something, I'll be positioning myself in BTC for now to buy. But Ethereum, I would say a breakout above this 2000 zone is the level which I'd be interested in buying. Get a breakout from this 2000 zone, which was a resistance here. Maybe I have made it on the 3 day time frame, so that will make it clearer. Yes. So this was the resistance area. Uh, we got a failed breakout, and we are just hanging out below that level. So it's not very bullish to me for now. Uh, Breakout about 2000 will make me reconsider my positioning and maybe buy it up till
I think we lost Ankit. I'll wait to see if he comes back and then I'll try and show my chart because I need him to basically put my chart there. Yeah, sorry for the inconveniences today. Hey, so yeah, Ankit is back. I will share my screen just to talk about a few altcoins. So here it is, just a second. Perfect. Okay, so there are a few altcoins I like. So first of all, just to state that the Bitcoin dominance rate looks pretty bullish. So basically, Bitcoin is likely to outperform in the near future. Just based on this, like there is no real resistance until like 62%. So Bitcoin can potentially go super crazy here. And but worth mentioning that the weekly RSI is at an all-time high, so I know maybe we get this like decrease and then we get another high which does some sort of a bearish divergence like we got here, or maybe even here at the original one. But there are a few alts which I like, and the main one is Chainlink. I used to be bearish on this one actually, but now I'm like super bullish. The one thing which I don't like is this RSI breakdown here, but besides that, everything does look super fine. So what I really, really like is this reclaim here. So if you followed my trading, you know that I really love deviations and reclaims, and we had a nearly 400-day horizontal support level here, alleged breakdown, and then just massive bounce, complete reclaim. And even if we look at like a long-term count, this seems like a, like a triangle here for wave 4, something like this, which really seems decent. And yeah, so basically big fan of link here. And obviously if we do actually have a complete trend reversal, then like this can really go crazy here. And another one which I like, and there are a few which sort of have these setups, is near. It is struggling a little now, but because of this bad candlestick here, but I mean, can still save this. But yeah, we do have a similar reclaim. And here we actually even have a strong bullish divergence at a potential double bottom. So these are all pretty bullish signs here. And then finally we have Tezos. An exact same setup. Breaking out from a descending resistance line, bullish divergence in a double bottom at the potential price deviation. But yeah. Okay, so guys, yeah, again, apologies for the inconveniences we've had this session, and I think we will for sure brush them up in the next session. But yeah, this was it for today's session. So yeah, I guess thanks for joining, and I will see you next session. Bye.